Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. I am JDZ Gaming Empire. So, we have just had a major discussion with the Arl. We gave him the pinch of ashes, Andraste's ashes, and he is back and ready to go. He wants to call a lands meet, but it's going to take some time for him to do that. And in the meantime, he tells us we should go ahead and finish gathering the rest of the people that are going to help us with the treaties, which would be the elves and the dwarves. So let's leave. I'm going to head back to camp real quick so we can cure this concussion. And then we will probably go visit the elves first. I think that's what we're going to do. Visit with the elves. Go to the elves, and then we'll go see the dwarves.
Don't swing wildly!
Okay. Teach them up there. Teach them up. So I'm sure when we go back to camp, there's going to be quite a bit to say. What's that about? Ban Lauren's lands. Maybe that's part of the premium content, but we're going to go here. But to the camp first. What? Nobody has anything to say? We're going to put on those runes too. Bentley, you got anything to say? Oh, good boy. Let's pet him. Yes, you like that, don't you? Yes, you do. Who's the good Bentley? Anything from you yet?
I've a question, if I may.
Go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
I was hoping he was going to tell me that he was going to teach me the assassin specialization. Does your oath expire then?
Not precisely. I said I would serve you until you saw fit to release me. One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
I could always use a friend.
Oh, not more than friends?
Nope, sorry. Sorry, Zevran. My heart belongs to Alistair. No, sorry.
Spoil sport. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Ew. Oh, he did not like that at all. What is this? It said a skill was acquired. Maybe that, I'm not sure. Oh, he did not like that.
Here I am.
Okay, when can you teach me to be an assassin? Am I gonna have to look this up?
I'm still thinking about it.
Okay.
I don't yet want the crows to actively hunt me, you see. Maybe later.
Yeah, okay. And where are you at here? Neutral. Yeah, okay. So be it. All right, Sten, what negative Nancy words do you have?
Something you need, my dear.
Sorry, Alistair. I meant to click on Sten, but you'll do just fine. I don't think there's any new questions in here. Nope, never mind. Sorry, honey. Sorry. Let's go click on negative Nancy over here.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected.
Okay, you thought I was callow.
You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Okay, let's just go.
As you wish.
Sten. Liliana, anything new?
Have I ever told you I really like the way you wear your hair?
Oh, are you flirting with me? I think she's flirting with me. My hair? Thank you.
It's very nice and it suits you. Simple. not like the elaborate hairstyles we wore in Orlais. They involved flowers, ribbons, jewels. One year, feathers were all the rage, and Lady Elise decided she needed to outdo everyone else, and actually wore live songbirds in her voluminous hair.
What?
The chirping was quite charming for a while, but you must realize, terrified little birdies often have loose bowels.
Ew. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah.
Yes, you can imagine what she looked like by the end of the evening. But I was trying to say something nice to you, wasn't I? Oh, forgive me. My mind wanders so. It's just that I feel so comfortable talking to you, like I could say anything and you wouldn't judge me.
Oh, I'm glad you feel like that. Well, we are friends, aren't we?
Yes, very much so. I haven't felt this close to anyone in a long time. I really enjoy your company.
Oh, okay. You are a treasured friend, Liliana. I'm not going to say the other ones.
Thank you. I am honored that you feel that way.
Oh. Wynne, anything?
What's on your mind?
Have you changed your mind about Alistair and me?
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you. He seems less guarded when in your company, allows himself to relax, and he seems genuinely happy.
Well, I am happy with him.
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry.
Yep, apology accepted.
What you have may not last forever. Death and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for those of us watching, well, it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
I just love hearing her talk. Her voice is so soothing. Uh-oh, who's this? Lieutenant Cadrum? Cadrum? Huh, what's he over there doing? We've talked to everybody over here. Let's go see who this person is. Who are you?
On your order, Grey Warden.
Oh. Okay, these must be the Arl's men. Do you need anything?
The Jarl was generous, but rushed. Certain areas could see improvement. We're a mercenary force, Warden. Much of our equipment is self-financed. Were you to commit additional funds, we'd upgrade as we saw the need.
Commit additional funds. What does he mean by that? Let's see. What's in here? Turn in coins for Al Eamon's knights. Turn in runes for the circle. Oh, I'm not turning in anything right yet. No, sir, buddy. And I don't know if we get to choose what gets turned in or they just take it all. I'm sure Morrigan has nothing new to say till we get that, till we kill her mother.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Yes. Let me see what you got.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods.
Yes. I'm gonna buy some more flasks. Let's see, where are we at on the flasks? We're at 56. So let's buy 44 more. Make it 100. And what else? I think I bought all his shards he had when I was here the last time. That's very rich. Too rich for our blood. Ooh, that seems really good. Golden rope. Okay, that's a gift. I'm not buying any gifts. All right, let's see if there's any gemstones that we can hand over like that. I doubt if I ever use this because it takes away somebody's dexterity. Cold resistance. You're exchanging -1 on -1 from dexterity for cold resistance. I don't know about that. I am going to go ahead and sell that. And I'm going to sell this. Whoa. What is Alistair carrying? Deflection is huge. Willpower, defense. Okay, we're going to keep this. Probably give that to Alistair to carry. The fatigue is not that much more on it. All right, let's talk with your son. Sandal?
Enchantment?
Yes!
Enchantment!
Thank you! All right, we have lightning and fire, and we purchased fire. Let's put that on. And then Alistair, what do you have on here? Chance of paralysis. Let's put this on him. And Sten and Zevran. I will probably never take these two. I guess I definitely will never take Zevran because I am a rogue. Put that on him. I think I'm gonna turn the rest of this stuff in. All right, we'll turn in the novice. All right. Yep. Okay, before I do the coins,
Even the Templars will be impressed by the powers you will command.
Okay. I want to save, and I want to see what is it that they want. How many coins? Okay, so we can decide how many we're gonna give. Okay, well, when they say sovereigns, those are like the gold, is what I'm assuming. We're gonna give 50 silver. And then we'll leave.
Very generous, Warden. If you need staff after the battle, keep us in mind.
Now, I wonder what the benefit is of turning those items in. I might have to look that up, but in the meantime, it's time to go. I think I did everything here. Everybody's got everything they need. Let's go ahead and put this down here. And along with the injury kits. freeze bomb. Put that down here. Soul rot. Okay, and then let's go here. We have down here, we have a small shrapnel trap. Oh, small. No, that's not right. Let's remove one of those. It's the same thing. Those just require metal shards. Spring trap. I don't think I've used just the spring trap yet. Let's create a couple of these. Create 5 of them. And let's create a couple of these. And any poison. I need some toxin extract. And how's this? Where is Deathroot X? We have 2 of those, so let's go ahead and create a couple more of these. They're pretty good. Alright, that's good. We got 10. And that's it. And then let's put these items on our bar. Let's put these items on our bar. Thank you. Okay, so now we should have, yep, three traps. And some poison and some bombs to throw. Okay. Let's go visit the elves.
Indeed. Yes.
Yes.
Trap detected. Oh wow, a bunch of bandits. Alright, so she's doing heroic defense already. Is there anybody? Nobody's behind us. That's good. Let's have her. Oh, I should have rearranged this stuff. Set this over here for a minute. Throw that up there on you guys since you're gonna be shooting arrows at us. And everybody's gonna hold.
Don't look now.
Let's hope that works.
Very well.
Wow. We are all stunned. Really? The blizzard did not work? Scatter shot. Maybe they got their scatter shot off before we could do anything. Okay, we're gonna have to take these guys out quickly. Hopefully we won't die. Let's do a group heal. Okay, that one's down, almost down. Let's have. Let's do that. I guess, yeah, that must not have went off. They must have scattered us first. So let's try this again. Whoa. Let's try that again.
Oh, time to play.
Okay, there we go. This one resisted though. Whoa. Alistair. Heal. That one is almost down. She's still in her blizzard. Get on him. And then we have that one. This one. Okay, we're going to see that blizzard is off now, or it kicked off. Let's do that on this guy.
Saving the day.
Okay. Trap triggered. I triggered the trap. What are you doing? Let's heal Alistair. And then let's have you move over here.
An order.
Very good. He's taken care of. Let's have you focus on these guys.
So simple to see, really. Oh, we'll learn.
Alistair, what are you doing? Let's do a shield bash on this one, please. And we're gonna have to work our way up there. Okay, those guys are still in the blizzard, so they should at least be slowed down a little.
That was Take that!
Okay. Wynne, do that. Do that. Dead. Okay. She's stunned. Oh, this is not going well. Is she stunned? Holy crap, everybody's stunned. Okay, who is she healing? I don't know, and it doesn't matter. Just heal somebody. Okay, she's gonna do Winter's Grasp on him. That's good. Oh boy, oh boy. Wynne is down. Morgan is down. Too bad I can't get several people with this revival. Insufficient mana. Okay. Take a potion. And who do we want to revive? I guess I better do me. Heal. Okay. And then I want to focus on you. And when there's no place for you to hide. Alright, you can focus on some of these guys. Your mage armor, that's already on. Rock armor's on. This is mass rejuvenation. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Dang. Did Alistair not get healed? Wow. Everybody is shooting at him. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. Put this on.
Oh look! It wants to fight! How amusing!
Okay, she's gonna heal somebody.
Just so you know.
Not good. This is not good. Not good. This is not good.
I'm
Right.
here.
Ah. Okay. Yeah. We see how this is gonna turn out.
As you say.
Yep. Okay, okay. Let's load it again. Oh no, we gotta. All right.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's try that again. On our way to the. See the elves. What? Okay, it's a different area. Looks like we'll have to deal with some spiders maybe this time. Elf fruit. Oh boy, I bet you something's gonna come alive up there. I bet you. Whoa! Okay, or something's gonna come alive down on top of my head.
This
Hurry.
should be fun.
I shall do it. I must have this one.
Somebody's in a web. It's probably me. Yeah, definitely me. Let's freeze this one.
Immediately.
All right, let's attack this one. What would be good against spiders? Let's put those back on.
That's finished.
Okay, are we back up? Yes, we are. And Alistair, what are you doing? Okay, let's get that one. And Morrigan. Let's do that.
As you wish.
I can't move over there.
You're not.
Okay. And that Sasha's almost took care of that one. And let's have you freeze that one. Alistair, you come over here, knock that one down. Let's have you move out of the way.
Wynne here.
Wynne. Heal Alistair. that's gonna get Alistair. Let's move over this way. Can we move this way?
I am ready.
That's fine.
All right, I'm game. Oh, this is good.
Leave her alone.
That won't stop me.
I think we work well together.
Okay. Let's go look at this corpse. I thought for sure once we touched the corpse that something would fall down on our heads. But no. What's this? Deep mushroom. And elf root, yes. You could always use elf root. Is that it here? Deadfall, deadfall. Everything is blocked. Can we go up around this way? Nope. Oh, there's something over here. I bet you there's going to be some more spiders come out. Did I save? Let's do that. Yep, more spiders. Whoa! One right on us. Everybody do that. What's that?
As you
That too!
Oh,
Okay. Let's put this on. Attack you. No, shield bash this one.
don't play.
Uh-oh. Alistair's paralyzed with the web. So, ladies. Okay, you're gonna do a winner's grasp on that one. That's good.
Go. Watch out! This is annoying.
Where are you going, spider? Okay, Alistair, you chase that one down. Okay.
Here I am.
Is that it? Are you done? Now, I could have swore that I want to look at Wynne's spells. What did I... Oh, okay, I gave her Mass Rejuvenate. That's right. I thought I gave her this one. I must have been debating and chose the other one instead. All right. Now, let's go see what they were hiding back here. What is this? Deep mushroom. Ooh, small grease trap. When triggered, this trap releases a small grease slick that slows the movement speed of any creatures who enter the area and causes them to fall unless they pass a physical resistance check. Okay, so I don't think that will work for spiders, but we could use it for humans and humanoids. All right, is that all that's here? What's around this bin? More spiders? Oh, more cocoons, that's for sure. And more spiders. One came up behind us.
This should be
Let's put this on you guys.
fun.
Shield bash that. Let's throw this. Oh wait, let's see. Ooh, let's try this on him.
Another battle, I see.
Oh, I'm frozen! Okay.
A bit more dying, please.
Okay, I'm free. A bit more dying, please. That was funny. Oh, you want to run? No,
Alright,
no,
that's
sir. No, sir.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
No running allowed. All right, no loots.
Going.
This elf fruit.
Yes.
More elf fruit. Nice. Five coins. What do they call these? Silver and coppers, maybe? All right. Looks like there's some more area over this way that we can explore. More spiders. Oh, this doesn't look good. Not good at all. Back spiders. All right, let's try this again. Oh yeah, queen spider. Let's try to freeze her. We got one behind us. We're gonna try to worry about the queen spider first.
Hurry.
And do this. Alistair, you get in here on hold for a minute.
All right. All right.
Okay, well, that's okay. Got those frozen. And he didn't get frozen, so that's good.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh, you want to die?
Where's she going? Where does she think she's going? Alistair's frozen. Let's have you do that to Mama. Okay, I think she's down. Move over here, Morgan. And when you're fine where you're at, it looks like it. Let's go ahead and heal Alistair. And then, who's got the most health? Or the least? This one.
Careful.
Oh, USOB. Get off of her. Guess they don't like the fact that Morgan took out their mama. Okay, good. I'll attack this one along with you, Alistair. And yep, that's fine. Whatever you're doing. And Wynne. do this.
As you say, you will learn.
Okay. I'm frozen or caught in the web. Let's do this.
Begin the onslaught.
Oh, nice. Nice moves there, Alistair. Nice.
Let's have at it!
If you insist.
Okay, that was good. What? The queen spider doesn't have any loots? What's up with that? That's messed up. Are we done here? Maybe? Close to it? That looks like going to nowhere. But so does look going this way. Looks like it goes to nowhere. Yeah, it's blocked. Alright. No. Are we done here? Dense webs blocked. I guess we are done here. What? What the? What the heck was that? Who's throwing webs? Okay, cutscene.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
What should we say? This is how you greet travelers?
This is no stop on a traveler's journey. We have neither an inn for you to rest in nor bread to share. I suggest you move on.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
Hey. I will tell that to your leader, and no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Okay.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
And what issues are those?
Answer my question first. If I agree with you, I will indulge your curiosity at length.
I come representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zevran, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Sasha. A pleasure to meet you.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
Yes, it seems like you've had your own troubles. What are the odds?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation.
Yeah, you better have a reason.
Follow me.
You guys signed the treaty. Whoa, there's a bunch of sick people here.
The clan came to the Brecilian Forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
Werewolves?
They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
Okay. Why did these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Sounds like we're gonna have to go kill some werewolves. But you're gonna ask me to get it anyhow, right?
I would not ask such a thing of anyone. You asked, did you not? Within the Brecilian Forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Really?
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
If I help you, what will you give me?
We would assist with the blight, of course. And you would have our gratitude.
Okay, okay. Okay. Your people could improve their attitude towards me. Okay, I think that's her asking. I'd rather for them to help us with the blight. All right, I'll find him.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecilian Forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
Okay, I have some questions for you first.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Okay, now look here, dude. I'm going to help you, and you're going to help me, so you can be a little more friendly. How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
What? No. We're going to talk to you again. Nature of the beast. Slay Witherfang and bring his heart to Zethorian. Zathrin, I guess? Zathrian told you that the curse that has befallen the elves originated in the great wolf Witherfang. If the beast is slain, Zathrian may be able to use its heart to break the curse. Okay, he looked like he had some supplies too.
Yes? What is it you need? Have you news?
No, dude. I'm standing right here. Did you see me leave? I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verithorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you. The kind that the hunters use.
Okay. I don't think...
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here.
Okay.
My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Okay, I guess we need to go see them. All right. I'll go. Thanks.
I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
All right. So there's several quests here. There's somebody with the exclamation mark over there and one over that way. Whoa. What is all this? Can we talk to you, nice lady? Will you talk to us?
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing fallen.
Okay, let's look at the map. Athras, Kamen, Verithorn. Okay, that's where we need to go get supplies. Let's do a quick save and let's do some looking around real quick before we accept any other quests. Now there was something over here. Colored inks. What is this? Oh, okay. Codex.
Going.
What's this? A dagger, one-handed, tier 5. The damage is terrible though. Well, I guess it's not terrible for a dagger. Okay, well, let's take it. I don't want to talk to you yet. This elf fruit? Yes, let's get the elf fruit. And more elf fruit. Hunter. Okay, that's one of the people he said we could talk to. Mithra. No, Mithra is who met us. Alright, dude, what's your deal?
Anderanetitian, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They've been a bit suspicious, but, you know, can you blame them?
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian Forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
That is a tale I am not sure I should tell an outsider. Surely you have greater concerns than my problems, stranger.
Please, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me.
What you need?
My wife, Delilah, and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush.
Really?
She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her.
Uh-oh.
Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I'm with him. I'm thinking she's probably a werewolf. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's terrible.
Masiranas, thank you. The Keeper means well, but I must discover the truth for myself. If you are in the forest, perhaps you might come across her, alive or dead. Any news would be better than none.
Yeah.
And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsman. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
Okay. I'll see what I can do.
Since we seem to be heading into the forest anyhow, that does seem to be the right thing to do.
Sure does.
You are most kind.
Thank you.
Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
No doubt, I will. Lost to the curse. Find Danya. Anthras's wife, Denla, was infected by the werewolf disease. Zathrian says she is dead, but will not allow Athras to see her body. Athras believes that she is still alive, but has become a werewolf. You promised him that you would try to find Daniela in the forest. Okay. Yes, we will help you. You've been most kind. Landmark tent. God of the craft. God of the craft. Okay, some codex. Alright, I want to talk to the merchant over there. What is this landmark's tent? I thought I could click on it. What's in here?
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verithorn can help you.
Oh, I'm sorry. But, yeah, Zevran said I could have what's inside here.
Please do not lie to me.
Oh.
I find it most unbecoming.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right. We will not touch your chest. That did not work. Soleus. What is this statue of? The Hearth Keeper. And then we have one here. Andril. Okay. Wow, there's lots to see here. Lots to see. What's in your wooden crate? What you got back here? I can't click on it. There we go.
And I'm off.
A clan shield. I guess we could sell it. Alright, let's talk with old boy here. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Before we talk to him, what's going on over here? Oh, there's too many things. Too many things. Oh. Another dagger. Okay. Hunter. Elf woman.
Anathara, Grey Warden.
Okay.
Hello. I'm not afraid of you. I'm a great Dalish warrior.
Okay, okay. What's in this chest? What you got back here?
All right.
Whoa. Whoa. Yes, I will be taking all the things. All the things. All right, let's go talk with him, this merchant, and see what's up. Pile of scrolls. Okay. 100 experience points for that.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verithorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verithorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
What if I found some Ironbark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across Ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
Okay. I mean, we're going to be in the forest anyway, so why not? What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Oh, okay. Very well. I'll take a look when I'm in the forest.
That would please me. So long as our hunters come first.
What? Wait a minute, what? What's that supposed to mean? You're going to use the bark for your hunters first before giving the item to me that you told me you would make for me if I brought you the wood? What kind of crap is that? Okay. I was told you could supply me with equipment.
Yes, yes. The Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. I notice you've already found the chest I placed it in.
Oh.
Feel free to sort through and take whatever you found there, if you've not done so already.
No. Your protector prevented me from opening it and caught me in a lie. I would like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something here which will be of value to you.
Let's see what he's got. Okay. He's got some bombs and acid, health, greater injury kit. Oh, you get health restored and cured of all injuries. Huh. He's got lots of poisonous things. Acidic grease trap requires master trap making. Ooh. He's got some good things here. Lots of decisions. Oh, he's got toxin extract, death root, and elf root. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. 1 point. It costs 12 gold for that. One point to spend on a skill. Man, he's got some nice things in here. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Tier 6. Armor 133. It's only 1 gold. I have to make a note of this. Maybe I can deck myself out all in Dalish armor. It's not that much. That's worse though. I have leather armor inscribed already. But I can get some Dalish gloves inscribed. These are actually better because they give +3 defense. A backpack? Are you serious? I'll find that right now. I'm buying a crap ton of elf fruit. How much is 99 of them? 59? Buy. Crap ton of these. 1 gold. Buy it. Death root. Oh, he's got unlimited supplies of this stuff. Buy. Alright. Now we can craft our own health potions. And I probably need to check Morrigan and see what else she needs to craft. Thank you. Rare Ironbark quest. Verithorn, the clan's craftsman, is in need of Ironbark. Ironbark is a very rare wood, light but strong, and looks very distinctive. If you find some in the forest, bring it back to Verithorn. What do you need to craft? Distillation agent to craft these. Okay. Distillation agent. Do you sell distillation agent?
What do you wish? I am no merchant, but let us trade. Perhaps there's something...
Yep. Let me just see. Distillation. Okay, he's got 3. I'll have to find somebody else. Alright, let's go check out what he had in the box. And then we'll end this episode here. Where was the box? The chest was around this way, yes? Is this the one he's talking about?
You have betrayed the trust of my clan, and no doubt stolen from us. Zevran shall hear of this, I assure you.
What? Oh, okay. I guess this was not the chest. He said that clan would provide me whatever I needed.
He said Master Verithorn would supply you with equipment, not that you could help yourself to our treasures. Suppose I should not be surprised. Zevran was right. I'm too trusting of outsiders. Go, do what you said you would, and bother me no more.
What? Okay, alright. I guess that was not the chest he was referring to. Alright, I guess we'll have to figure that out when we come back, which chest he told us that we could take from. I surely thought it was that one. But anyways, that will do it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, please don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you on the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.